Okay, everyone, welcome back to Funk Blue. Welcome to my channel, and this is again going to be a very short video about the advantages of using the collection of lines that we had um, looked into in the previous video, which was 30 minutes long, but gives you an idea about how we can basically shift from a 2D way of looking things to a 3D way of looking things, right? Two-dimensional to three-dimensional. What are the differences? What are the different lines that we get to see when we have this shift happening, right? So today in this video we are basically focusing on the combination of different lines coming together. So okay, here we go. Once again, I'm using Autodesk Sketchbook, which is available online. You can download it in your mobile also, even if it's Android or iOS, or in your laptop, or if you have a tablet, that's also fine. Okay, uh, so without much ado, let's get into the exercises. All right. Um, right. So we are going to use, let's say, a pen tool, and we take get to learn about the different lines, that is vertical, horizontal, and diagonal lines. And we have different characters of lines like wave lines, zigzags, and scribblings, and you know dotted lines, indicating lines. Basically, you call them like ant lines also, right? You always see ants going in this way. All right, so what happens when we use combination of different lines? Let's see. Okay, we'll use a little darker colors so that we get to know. And then remember, people, you can go to the color puck or the brush puck, and you can move sideways to increase or decrease your size of the pen. You can go up and down to adjust your opacity according to your needs. Okay, I'll make the all right, I think this is good. So let's try. So we have a circle here, we have a circle here, and we have a circle here, and we have a circle here. All right, so we label these as A, B, C, and D. Let's see the characters of lines. Here in this circle we are going to use only vertical lines, and here we will use just the horizontal lines, right? And then here we use the diagonal line, diagonal. Oh my god, it's really hard to sometimes pronounce English words. And then we have curved lines. So this is vertical. Oops. In reality also my handwriting is really bad, so I hope you don't mind. Horizontal, right? Horizon, yeah, horizontal line. And then here, diagonal line, and then we have curved lines. So today's video is actually about the impact. You see how this A, B, C, D, all of them has a very different um, how do you say, different visual that is giving out to the viewer, right? This has a very different feel, this one has a different feel, this one has a different feel, and this one has a different feel. Somewhere, if I ask you like which is the best line that gives us an idea about the surface, I would say this gives us a better idea about the surface being curved. It gives an idea of that circle being spherical, right? It gives a lot more volume. And okay, let's go to another exercise. We'll take the same example and we will try it with squares. Oops. Okay, we have one square, and we have two second square, we have third square, and we have fourth square, right? And then we do the same thing again. Vertical lines on A, and then horizontal on B. Diagonal lines on C, and then on D we have curved lines. Let's use these curved lines in a different way, maybe like this. I mean, these are very simple lines, all right, and the just visually it gives out a very different sense of what the surface might be. You, you know so yeah, like for today's video, this is a short video explaining you about how each lines can, and we can also experiment, of course, like let's say let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, and then we'll go here, and then let's do one more square, and then we'll have a different line. You see what I mean by, even though these are very simple things, but they add a lot of feelings and emotions to your artwork, and you can play around with it, try and get the result that you want. Okay, this is E, and maybe we'll do one more with a different line that is, see, use a curved line, maybe it will help, and so forth. And these things, again, you look at this, the orientation for this is again very similar to this, right? Because it's going straight this side, and then you have again this one also is going similar to this. It's just going in horizontal line, but it's having a different character. The line altogether is having a very different character. And then let us see again here, maybe make a square here, and now let's try and make the wavy lines in a diagonal manner. See how it's having a the pattern is almost, the direction of how the lines are moving is similar to C, but because the quality or the character or property of the lines has changed, therefore it has a very different again feel to the square. All right, so if you liked this 5-minute tips today, uh, don't forget to subscribe, and please, if you have any questions, you can ask them in the comment section below. And if you are wanting to learn more about art and things like that, you can also follow my Instagram page and also follow my podcast channel. Mix Masala with TG is available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor FM, and in Google Podcasts. Right, so you can find me on Tenzin Gopal, right, and you can also apply if you want. You can also come and participate in my online classes, which is available also. All right, and hope this was useful to just begin your art practices and your interest in art. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you.